Yo, what's good, everyone? This is Ayo Box with Madiba, and this is a post-fight review and reaction of the Efe Ajagba versus Stephan Shaw fight. And to be honest, that fight was boring as hell. I mean, I was fighting to stay awake watching that shit. Like, I fell asleep in the last two rounds, and when I woke up, I finished the fight, but I didn't really miss anything, so it is what it is. But that fight was basically the battle of the jabs. The fight never really got out of like a second gear. But to analyze both fighters, Ajagba, he seemed a little bit less robotic compared to his previous outings, but still, he was very basic with his combinations, just throwing the 1-2, 1-1-2, no variations of his punches, no uppercuts, no hooks, just basic combinations that were easy for Shaw to just recognize and get out the way. He did display a good jab, but an active jab, but it just wasn't anything special. It seemed like he was hesitant to throw that right hand in the beginning of the fight, but started letting it go later on in the fight. He also had trouble when Shaw was using lateral movement, which reminded me of the Frank Sanchez fight when he lost to Frank Sanchez. So Efe Ajagba definitely needs to work on cutting off the ring and dealing with movers because that will definitely get exploited fighting other guys, especially going up in skill level. And there's a lack of body work on Ajagba's part as well. But also Shaw didn't use or didn't do body work as well. I mean, Shaw had a quick jab and displayed some good like quick speed and movement, good lateral movement, but he didn't really make Ajagba pay for anything that he missed. And Stephan Shaw just didn't get out like the second gear. Like he didn't really do that much. There's a lot to be desired when watching Stephan Shaw in that fight. But Stephan Shaw did express that he would fight Jared Anderson if he did win, but we all know that he lost. So maybe Top Rank can get a Jogba versus Anderson in the future, or if that can't be happen, Shaw and Anderson. Just somebody that will give Anderson a good test, in my opinion. But the fight on this card that caught my attention the most was Abraham Nova versus Adam Lopez. We all know that Nova got knocked out in his last fight against Robesi Ramirez, so this was a good rebound performance. The power still there. He was confident. His chin held up well. He took like several clean shots, but we also got to realize that Lopez is not the biggest puncher. But still, Noah didn't seem shaky. His legs held up well, so I think his chin is still good despite the knockout that he suffered. He did get fatigued in the last like few rounds, but he was still able to fight on and not get seriously hurt. Um, Hopefully Lopez does bounce back because I do like him. He's an exciting fighter, and hopefully he gets more opportunities. And I do want to see what Nova does in this 130 division. There's a lot of opportunity since the belts have been vacated by Shakur Stevenson. So hopefully he can get opportunity to fight for a title or a title eliminator. But that was pretty much it. Thank you for tuning in with Ayo Box from Madiba. Hit like and subscribe, and more content's coming your way.